Okay, so quick explanation first. I'm switching with Robbie this week because I will not be able to make a video Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday. Okay, I only post on Thursday, but still. So I switched with Robbie, and that's why I'm posting today, so yeah. So this is Grind My Gears week, and honestly, there are a lot of things that really irritate me. But these are just some things that have recently happened that I wrote down, and so I'm just gonna explain to you why they irritate me so. I said that they happened recently. This one's just something that's kind of stuck in my brain because it actually didn't turn out too well, this situation. But the thing is, when someone assumes something before getting all the information. Like, I was playing a song, and they weren't really paying attention to the song, they were just talking to someone else, and then they heard like one line of it, and they thought it was a weird song because they took that one line out of context. They assumed that the whole song was weird, and then they changed the radio station. That set me off. Why would you just assume the whole thing is? Why don't you listen to more than one line of the song? It doesn't have to just be songs. It can be just people assume things about me, like they just do. Like my friends think, and you'd have to have been around me a lot longer than you can see through these videos, but like it's like a running joke with my friends now that they always seem to think when I'm at home by myself that I'm like by a fireplace in a robe with a pipe and reading this like some Machiavelli or something. Like they think I'm this really classy, educated person, and just because you'd have to be around me and my friends to understand why. And they just assume things. Those are things that kind of make me irritated. So. Okay, these next two things are something that happen frequently here at OSU. The first one is when you're in an elevator, and I know this happens to people outside here too, but when you hold down the button, it's not going to help it go faster. It's not going to go directly to your floor or anything. It sent the message to the machine. The machine knows it needs to stop there. You holding it's not going to do anything. Why hold it? Doesn't help. And the one for the up or down button outside of the floor, like, why are you holding it down? All you're doing is just wearing out the. I mean, y'all all know why. Like, it's just a very. I know some people have a habit of doing it, but it doesn't help at all. Also, this kind of ties in with the closed door, open door thing. You realize that doesn't work for you, right? You have to have a key for that to work. And it's for maintenance. It doesn't. You're not doing anything. Don't press the button. Now, this is something that's more direct here. I'm not sure where all this is, but on a lot of the doors, we have handicap buttons where you just press it and it opens the door and everything. Okay, and I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. But when people, and honestly, I wouldn't mind it. Just regular people pressing the button, even though I still think it's pretty lazy, but that's not what really irritates me. Okay, what irritates me is that these things open very slowly. Okay, I see people all the time press the button, walk up, the thing's open about this much, they get the handle and they pull it open. Why press the button then? You're just doing the same thing. You're failing at being lazy now. That's like a double whammy. Okay, so when you're playing a video game and someone else is watching you, okay, you know that person that's always trying to give you helpful hints, or tell you you're doing something wrong, or say, oh, do this, oh, do that, now. Why are they doing that? Okay? I can see what's going on. I'm the one playing. I understand what I need to do and if I'm doing bad or something. You telling me this information, it's not like I don't already know it, okay? It's more the execution than anything else. If it was supposed to be a two-person game, you would be playing as well. Okay, if my character is supposed to be controlled by both you and me, then it would be designed that way. But it's not. Guess what? It's supposed to be for one person. So stop telling me what to do. I don't like it when people just leave money. Like, I know one person who, like, doesn't even want dimes, nickels, or pennies. Like, if he gets them, he just throws them on the ground. He doesn't even use them. And that irritates me. And that's more just the cheapskate in me. But, like, I can't throw away money. I don't understand why you are. You add all that up together, and that's quite a bit of money. I don't really have much more to say about that one. That's just... Oh, don't throw money away. I mean, it's money. It's meant to be spent on things if you're going to spend it, or save it, or whatever, but it can accumulate into a lot more than those few cents that you just threw on the ground. Now, this one... It's kind of tough to explain. Because it's only kind of select... Because it all depends on the situation. But it's people who try to be funny, but are really bad at it. Like, and like, I'm not saying, like, honestly, every person I know, they are funny. It's just they have to be funny in their own way. Like, everyone has a certain type of humor that they're good at. I tend to be very good at, like, ranting humor. I get pissed off at a lot of things. I use a lot of sarcasm. But, like, it's usually when people try to add in these little things that they think are funny, and it's not. Like, you all know that person that just tries to be funny, and they're just not, and they just ruin jokes. Those are the people that irritate me so much. Like, I saw this commercial for something, I don't know, some show or something. That's like, I think you've probably seen it. It's, they show it on YouTube all the time. But and in it, there's this lady who, like, attempts to make a joke at the very end of it, and, like, because the guy does something funny, and then she's like, and then she adds on to it, and that add-on, it's not funny, and she's just not funny. Her voice doesn't work with it, her timing doesn't, it's usually the timing. Oh, the timing is horrible, in your tone of voice. There's so many things that go into comedy, and people don't seem to understand this when they try to be funny with it. And usually, like, just really, it's not even that funny in the first place, and they just ruin it. Oh, it irritates me. And sometimes it's just the person, like, if someone else had said it the exact same way, it would be funny, but that's more of, like, it relates in a different way. And I don't know, it just, like, it's hard to explain, because I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but it irritates me when it happens so much. So those are just a few of the things that really grind my gears. Honestly though, I really hate using that term, grind my gears. It just, I don't know, I just don't like it. So, I think that's all I got, because I'm running out of film and all that. Not film, it's digital. You know what I mean. But yeah, so that's all I got. So thanks for listening. Adios.